Getting into the Christmas spirit, we have a design of a Christmas tree here in XDesign. Let's go and decorate it now in xStudio. We start by dragging and dropping the Christmas tree into xStudio, and then we can directly save it into xStudio. Now that the design is in xStudio, I can go through and start creating different scenes and orientations of the Christmas tree. Then once that's done, I can go ahead and save it. And once we save it, we can go ahead and rename it from the action bar down below. Now let's go start adding material appearances. So we'll go to our material appearance import, and then once the list comes up, there's a whole list of different material appearances we have access to, and we can actually search them. In this case, we'll search for green because we want to make the Christmas tree as a nice green. So once we find the green we're looking for, we just go ahead, either hit the OK or drag and drop it right into the material appearance menu. And once that's added, we can have access to the properties of it. We can even adjust it to make it lighter and even change the color if we want to, based on what effect we want specifically for that material that's now part of this scene. And then we want to, we can go ahead and once we select the component we want, just drag and drop it into the graphics layer, and then apply the material that we drag and drop in based on the component we select. So once again, I'll go through and do the same thing for the bottom of the stand here, make that out of a nice hardwood by just dragging and dropping it in, and then of course then going through and making the selection of the actual stand component, and then drag and drop it into the graphics layer. Once again, we'll apply that material appearance directly to it in the graphics area. So now that's done, let's go through and filter out and get all our different LED lights and colors for our different lights. So I'll go through, filter out, let's say LED or neon, and then bring that into this particular project. And just as simple as filtering out the search, and as you can see, I have it there on my right side, and then of course the process of just dragging and dropping it, all the different colors I want to use into this xStudio project. Once they're all being imported into this project, they're now associated to this exact one. So once I complete that process of going through doing all my different colors I want to have on my beautiful tree here, and I'm going to have both neon and LED to give some brightness and some different contrasts for different light types in my actual tree here. Now that I've gotten them all added to my library, I just go ahead and select the component, drag and drop it to the graphics area to add it to my star now to be a bright yellow. Then I'll go ahead and add my additional neon red and so on until my whole entire, all my light bulb, different components for my lights are now have that attribute added. And then I'm going to go through and do my ambiance background, which will be a nice black background, so the tree and lights will pop out once rendered. Now I can do a preview render of it real quick to see how it looks. It looks great. Now I can extend it to the external renderer by selecting what level. It works by credits, and I'll go at Ultra for 17 credits. And once I send it, I can pick two file types, PNG or JPEG, for my particular still image. And once I select the one that's desired, I can go ahead and save and send it to the external renderer. Now it works off of credits, and you can buy more credits if you run out, and it goes into a job queue. As you can see, here is the job monitor, and you can see I've done several renders earlier based on it, and I can go ahead once it's complete to download that file of my beautiful Christmas tree and see how the actual image looks rendered